Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for August 11th to the 18th. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. All right, Gemini, we have a beautiful Jupiter-Venus conjunction happening on the 11th and or 12th, depending on where you are in the world. It's going to peak at on the 12th at 1:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Look, what a time to speak into existence that which you desire, call in from your heart's desire, okay? And trust that both Jupiter and Venus, as they do this beautiful cosmic dance, are going to be guiding you and supporting you. And dude, you have like the Lovers flew out, the Magician, the World, Death, the Hermit. You got lots of major arcana. This is a critical week for you. There is no, let's do love at the end. There is no if, and, or buts about it. This is a week where everything changes for you. There's evolution, there's growth, there's expansion, there's insecurities, there's realizations as well. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict, yeah. And then balance. I bring a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Look, here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? As I ultimately, this is about you choosing from your higher self. Whenever the Lovers comes up, people are like, "Oh, it's soulmate, soulmate." Yeah, it is soulmate, right? But it's choice. It's choosing the soulmate. It's choosing the right person for you. It's letting go of it's like the one night stand versus the long-term romantic relationship. The quick and easy versus, you know, the discipline, the structure, the commitment that's required in long term. It's like giving F-boy versus like I'm husband and like I'm committed husband. You know, and so you being ruled by Gemini or by Mercury, you being the Lovers in the card, this is in your mind. You know, I want you to think about what does stability, security look like in your life, because I think a lot of this has to do with your finances, your financial stability. And if it's not actual like material stuff, like money, like fiat dollars, it has to do with what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel grounded, what makes you feel rooted. The Queen of Pentacles turns around and says, you know, can you be pragmatic? Can you be disciplined? Can you be focused? And the Magician says, when you are, you can manifest whatever you want. Right? If you keep, like, let me give you an example, okay? In my life, like, I have big goals, right? I have big goals with respects to what I want to do, where I want to go, what I want my life to look like, and the legacy that I want to leave behind for my son. And if I end up having my daughter, because I know my second baby is going to be a girl, I don't know how, I just know it is what it is, okay? And if she ends up coming through, right? If the stars align for that. So when I think about what do I want to leave to my kids, right? I think about what my parents went through and the sacrifices that they made to move to this country, to do all this stuff. And they had to be very, you know, very pragmatic, right? They had to make a huge sacrifices. My mom left her career working in the government. She was a secretary to one of the like government peoples of a country. That's like a big job. And my dad and my mom left their families, like all of them. You know, we're Latino, so we have like 1,000 people in our family on each side. And they made these choices, right? They were pragmatic because they were thinking about the future. And this is what you're doing here too. You're thinking about the future here because you got the world. So this is like you worldly thinking. This is you going, okay, what's the celebration? What's the end goal? What do I really desire? What do I really want to leave for my kids, for myself? Like, where do I want to be in 5 years, 10 years? None of this is airy, fluffy stuff. This is some heavy S-H-I-T. The Five of Swords is your ego going, oh, well, like, if so-and-so has so easy. Like, the Five of Swords shows up when, like, we're wanting to be combative because we don't know how to, like, express ourselves or talk about, like, what's going on. And the Death card here is wrapping up of a cycle. I think this is you realizing that you gotta, you know, work through some of these fears, this ego stuff. Like, I almost feel like some of you are afraid of making the wrong decision because you don't want to be ridiculed and mocked by like family members or whomever. people are going to judge you, dude. People, I'm going to tell you that. Maybe even you might even be your romantic partner here with the karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. It says balance, though. I bring a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And then you got void, of course, pause in time, change of plans, limbo, improvisation. And then Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit. So it's like the more that you can go inward, the more that you can be introspective, the more that you can be self-reflective, the more that you can think about, you know, truly what does the foundation look like for you moving forward? You know, if I sat down with you and I was like, yo, Gemini, like, what's this life looking like for you for the next couple of years? You know, no ifs, ands, or buts, like dream big, think big, be big, you know? What did it look like? And then we get to that nitty gritty, the shadow work, like, can I make it happen? Is it even available to me? How am I going to do it? Right? All the doubts, the fears, the anxieties. This is like, and we haven't even dove into your love reading yet. Vulcan here, this energy, you know, with Garnet, with the red tiger eye and the black tourmaline, staying grounded, staying rooted on the pursuit of your passions, of what drives you, what makes you feel so secure, so stable, so balanced in life, right? This isn't like those crazy chaotic romances or those crazy chaotic decisions where like your life's a big chaos. No, this is stability. And this is big, you guys. And that brings me to Psychic Source, which is today's sponsor. So a massive thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. If you want some guidance, you need some clarity, you want to talk to a vetted, trusted advisor who is, you know, really good, creates a really beautiful, judgment-free space to help you understand how to navigate all of this, because it's a lot, man. This is a lot that you're going through right now, okay? I invite you to go to Psychic Source. This is what their website looks like, okay? I've used them myself. I love the fact that I can like call, text, or video. I love calling because that's just the easiest for me. But they are so fantastic, and they have been so kind enough to give you guys up to 40 minutes for just $19.80 for the first time you use it. Down there is a link to go and click to support you through all of this. And we're going to dive into your love reading now, okay? So a huge thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. All right, let's dive into love. Let's see what's going on here in love. Because, you know, for some of you, I'm like, yeah, I think this might have to do with a new romantic relationship, right? Like there's excitement, there's like, yes, let's jump in. And then there's like, oh my God, it's a new relationship. That means like commitment, you know, that means like partnership, right? Depth, vulnerability, risk. Big words, right? And then for others of you, it has to do with your career, because the pentacles are talking about it. I think for some of you, this could even be like you leaving one job for another, but feeling responsible that you're leaving that one job, like you feel guilty. But for others of you, it's a relationship. Seven of Swords to the to the Queen of Swords. That's you. Magician, 2 times magician, not 1, 2. To the Moon. Am I being delusional about my choices? Am I operating from fear? Am I operating from clarity? The Hierophant and the Page of Cups here, right? What am I supposed to do, Char? What's the guidance? Well, the Hierophant says, the Hierophant is literally a spiritual teacher, a trusted advisor, a psychic. I kid you not, okay? I don't want to show you all the pictures because last time one of my videos, but yeah, it's the Hierophant, right? And the Page of Cups is the emotions, it's the feelings. It's like you have to trust your internal compass here. If there has been betrayal or lies, deceit, abuse, manipulation in the connection, walk away. Even if they tell you, I've changed, I made a mistake. No, none of that, you know? Walk away. This is like, I get it, man. It feels, like I said, it feels responsible. It feels like there's a big responsibility here to make. My advice to you is to ask yourself, what brings me peace? What brings me fulfillment? What brings me stability? What brings me security? And if it's this partner and you're like, no, Char, it's not the partner. Like this partner makes chaos, drama. I'm always confused. I'm always questioning myself. You know, again, book with Psychic Source, okay? And I'll even tell you then if they're causing all of that for you, that they might not be the one, right? And if it's with respect to your career, my advice to you is to really ask yourself what's going to create that stability. because you got the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's and the Magician saying we can manifest this, we can make this happen, okay? But you got to choose it first, all right? So like I said, if you want to work together with Psychic Source, gain some clarity, some guidance from the vetted advisors who create a judgment-free space, the link's down there, okay? For your first up to 40 minutes for $19.80. It's like a $240 value, so it's pretty amazing. Otherwise, I'm sending you all my love. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes, and again, thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. Here is your quarterly video to help you with navigating the next few months, and we will see you later. Alligators. Peace out. Bye.